And now, Death Valley Days. Howdy, folks. I'm the old ranger, and I have another interesting true story for you about the historic Death Valley country. There have been countless stories about the search for pearls. Stories of hardship and adventure, of violence and intrigue. But none of them has had a more fantastic ending than this one. That happened in the early 1800s, right here in our own backyard. I call it Ship of No Return. The story begins at the Cortez Hacienda near the little town of Tehuantepec, Mexico, where Don Cortez has just discovered his daughter, Manuela, in the arms of a stranger.
Who is this man?
I am Edward Peel, sir. I
have heard of him, Don Cortez. He is the British seaman who deserted his ship.
I did not desert. I only signed on as far as...
How and why you left your ship is your own affair. I am only concerned with the manner in which you have defied our customs to pay attention to my daughter.
That is my fault, Father. I was afraid that you would not...
Please do not interrupt. Senor, you are here without my permission, and I would be justified in shooting you as a trespasser. But I will reserve that pleasure in the event you try to return. Now, please go.
Father, please.
I realize how you feel, sir, but if we could just talk this over...
Talking should have been done beforehand.
I won't give her up, sir. Whether you like it or not, we're going to be married.
You would defy my wishes?
I love him, Father.
Gonzalez? Captain Iturbi, I understand you are having difficulty in getting a crew for your ship. Here is a man I heartily recommend.
Take him to the ship, Senor Gonzalez.
No! No! Please, Father!
Manuela!
Oh, no. You're not shanghaiing me.
After him!
Eduardo! 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 Let me go! Let me go!
I will not let you throw yourself away on a worthless sailor.
But I love him! I love him!
Let me out of here!
I'd advise you to put me ashore, Captain Iturbi.
I am sorry, Senor. But Don Cortez is the owner of this boat, and I am only carrying out his orders. While we are on this trip, you will be treated as one of the crew and receive the same pay. I trust you will be wise enough to accept the situation.
He will accept it, mi Capitan. Or he will accept this. You have 5 minutes to eat your food. Then we will see what kind of a sailor you are.
Kiori hear men talk. Tell why you on ship. Too bad.
You speak English.
Speak good. Padre teach me. Name Kiori.
What kind of a ship is this?
Pearl ship.
Pearl ship.
We go Golfo, California. Bring up oyster. Take pearl. Kiori diver.
How long will we be gone?
Oh, depend on pearl. Maybe 4 months, maybe long time.
4 months. Do we stop at any ports, villages?
No ports, no villages.
But we do come close to land.
Oh, we come close plenty time. But no good you leave ship.
Why?
No place go. Mountain, desert, very bad. leave ship, maybe die quick. Kiori have girl one time, like you. Take away, never see again. Know how you feel here. Very sorry.
Thank you, shipmate.
Manuela, I have waited patiently for 2 weeks for you to get over this infatuation for this Englishman. Now I order you to forget him.
Order? Love is not like a candle, Father, that you can light and put out with an order.
Nor should it be like a blindfold, which prevents you from seeing the duty you owe to your family. You are a Cortez, Manuela. Now don't
Please, Father, I have a headache. I am going to my room.
You will return to your guests and do what is expected of you.
Come in. What is it, senor?
Kiori tells me that divers are allowed to keep every 11th pearl they find.
That is correct. The first 10 to the ship and the next 1 to the diver.
I'd like to be a diver, sir.
1 pearl out of every 11 does not mean you will go back rich, Senor Pearl.
At least it will give me a chance to go back with something.
That is true. And if you are fortunate, who knows? I admire a man who makes the most out of a situation, senor. Particularly one that is not of his own choosing. If Kiori will teach you, you have my permission.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, there is a ship's rule. While we are anchored at the pearl beds, divers are relieved of ship's duty.
Yes, sir.
What Captain say?
He said yes, if you'll teach me.
I teach.
Stand by to lower sail. Drop anchor. Yo, get board on the anchor chain. Give him a hand. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Get those boats over. It's a good day for diving, and we want to make the most of it.
Very pretty country, eh, amigo? If you think maybe you'd like to walk back to the senorita, now's a good time to go, eh?
The divers can handle their own gear. Go forward and coil the anchor line. I'm talking to you, Englishman.
You should find out who you can give orders to, amigo. A pearl ship is anchored at the beds. Divers are relieved of all ship's duty.
Who said you were a diver?
Captain Iturbi.
Why did you not tell me before?
I was just waiting for a chance, amigo.
Bianco and Lucas have another, Capitan.
We've got another!
Senor Beale and Chiori, number 3.
No more.
I'll get some more from the canoe.
No more in canoe.
Out of oysters already, eh? And the others are just getting started. You better get yourself a partner, Chiori, who can bring up his own share. Or you won't get enough out of this trip to buy a bottle of vino.
The best spot we've hit. Twice as much shell down there, and bigger. Doesn't look like these beds have ever been worked.
1 month ago, Chiori afraid you not be diver. Now think like diver, talk like diver. Make better diver than Chiori.
You're a good teacher.
You have good reason to learn.
Looks like we're in for a blow.
Storm come quick in Gulfo.
We'd better get back to the ship.
Have you noticed me, Capitan? The pearls are getting bigger as we move up the Gulf.
See, and more plentiful. I do not think that many ships come this far north. Right now, Senor Gonzalez, we now have almost twice as many pearls as we got the last time. And we've only been out half as long.
It's too bad that they're not ours. We would never have to go to sea again.
Such thoughts only make one unhappy.
See? But sometimes it is difficult not to think them.
Excuse me, sir. Why are you not diving? Because I don't like the looks of the weather.
Weather?
Yes, sir. There's a storm coming up. It's closing in faster.
Senor Gonzalez, you better call in the other boats.
But mi Capitan, it
Call
is
them
nothing.
in.
Chiori, call in the other boats.
We better set a course along the coast toward the mouth of the Colorado River. Should find sheltered water there.
See me, Capitan. Take another reef in the foresail.
I'll give you the orders.
Then you'd better give it before the foresail carries away.
Reef the foresail. Give him a hand. Senor Gonzalez, those rocks don't show on the chart.
I suggest we turn about and head down the coast.
What do you think, Senor Beale?
Too risky, sir. Might pull the mast out of her.
Hold her steady as she goes.
cracked ribs, partner. I better get something to bind you up with. What has happened?
One minute, a hurricane is blowing. Then suddenly the wind stops, and the sea is as smooth as glass. It is not possible. Everywhere I look, nothing but land. Did you see anything from up on the mast, Senor Peel?
Nothing but land on all sides. The main body of water is at least 10 miles away.
No channel?
Nothing. But there may be a way out that I've missed. I'd like to take a boat and search the shoreline.
Yes. Good idea. Take any men you need.
Yes, sir. You men, come with me.
Stand by to lower a boat.
There's no way out, Captain. We're on an inland sea that was formed by the wave that carried us here.
To be washed ashore, this I can understand. But waves large enough to wash a ship over 10 miles of land?
There is a channel someplace. It is only you did not find it.
There is no channel. We'll have to abandon ship and try to get back on foot.
It is nearly 300 miles to the nearest settlement. How far do you think we will get in a desert like this?
Farther than a ship on a landlocked sea.
Senor Peel is right. It is better to take a desperate chance than no chance at all. Firearms will be issued and each man will carry his own rations. I would suggest that we travel together. But once ashore, each man will make his own decision. We will start at daylight. You will please stay, Senor Gonzalez. It is not a good feeling for a Capitan to lose his ship, Senor Gonzalez. All this, please. My one consolation is this fortune in pearls. If anything happens to me, I'm depending on you to see that Don Cortez gets them.
You can trust me, mi Capitan.
Has anybody left the ship?
No, sir. We're ready to shove off now.
Well, no man leaves until he's been searched. Open up your gear and spread it on the deck.
What's wrong, Captain?
The pearls have been stolen from my cabin. Gonzalez? Where is Senor Gonzalez?
I haven't seen him this morning. I thought he was with you.
Are any boats missing?
Yes, sir. There's one adrift near the shore. We thought it had broken loose.
Gonzalez. Get the men into the boats. Hold the last one for me.
All right, men, into the boats. Lively now. Let's go. Shipmate, we're ready to shove off now.
Curie, no go.
Not go?
Still much hurt. No can walk.
Well, then I'll carry you.
Not carry far in desert. You go. Maybe 2-3 week I follow.
2 or 3 weeks, but you can't.
Take Pearl for Kiori. If I not come back, give to Senorita.
Captain?
I'm ready.
I'm not leaving, sir.
What?
Kiori's not able to walk, so I'm staying with him.
We can make a litter. The men can take turns carrying him.
You yourself said once we hit the beaches, it's going to be every man for himself.
If If you stay here...
He thinks he'll be able to walk in a few weeks. After all he's done for me, the least I can do is stand by and give him what help I can.
You are a man of great courage, Senor Peel. I'm sorry I had any part in bringing you aboard this ship. Good luck.
Same to you, Captain. And I hope you catch up with Gonzalez.
He will not get far.
Well, this is what I call pretty fancy, partner. Bunking in the captain's cabin, eating the captain's food, and drinking the captain's wine. Nothing like enjoying yourself while you can. Down the hatch. Sounds like somebody on the deck. Gonzalez. Evidently, he never left.
Never left?
No, he just wanted the captain to think he had, so he could follow along behind and let them lead him out of here.
Hey, look. What you say is true, Padre. I did have Senor Peel forcibly taken on the Pearl ship, but I only meant to be rid of him. I meant him no physical harm. When Capitan Turby returned and told me what had happened, I was deeply grieved.
None of us can see the far-reaching consequences of an act, my son. That is why we must try to live beyond reproach.
I know, Padre, I know, but I only did what any man in my position would have done. You know our customs.
Customs should never be an excuse for intolerance. Because love does not recognize barriers and restrictions does not in itself make it wrong.
I realize that now. When I sent him away, I was thinking only of myself. If there were only something I could do to make amends, Manuela.
There is, my son. Oh, señores.
Eduardo! Eduardo!
These belong you.
Pearls? How did you get them?
Long story. Senor Peel tell later. Right now, busy.